morning, good evening, good afternoon, traders all around the world. This is FXPassion broadcasting you live on YouTube. Heavy trading today, everybody. Just give me a second. Is anybody making some pips today? This week is going to be crazy in the good sense, everybody. Oh, let me see. J4X working. Salbakti, hello all. Vincent, hello. Akos, hi everybody. Bon dia. Jona pot minde. Guten Tag. Silas, hello. Time to shine. Hello, Miguel, hello. Don't forget to like the webinar. Thank you, Salbakti. We always appreciate a thumb up. Hello, Zuelius. Hello, VA sir. Hello, Akos again. And Akos, many pips. Wow. Congratulations, Akos. Congratulations. Everybody tell me, we are... Okay, I need to wait for this. Let me close this one. Okay, great. Everybody, this week we are ending the beginner module. Okay, and today's webinar is Bullish Candlestick Formation in an Uptrend. Tell me, everybody, what are the challenges that you still have with trading? Hello, Christian, how are you? Everybody, tell me, what are your challenges? What are you struggling with? Because we are ending the beginner module this week. Okay, so type in the chat what are the things that you are still struggling with, everybody. And don't be shy, we are here to learn. Okay, and remember, everybody, this is Forex Trading Course 101, and we are trying to learn and to build the three pillars. Pillar number 1, the strategy and or system. Pillar number 2, risk management. And pillar number 3, the big one, the psychology part. Okay, in these three pillars, the least important, everybody, is the strategy and or the system. The more important is the risk management, and the most important is the psychology pillar. And what do champion traders say? I'm not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. So King says, hello traders, time to shine. Understanding how to bring it all together and build a strategy from it. We are going to talk about this today, time to shine. Miguel says, trade management. My timing, says Albakti. Okay, so time to shine, Miguel and Albakti, we are talking about about the same thing, more or less. The counter trend trade implementation. King, you are going together with time to shine and Miguel. Okay, everybody, let's jump to the... Oh, before we go to the live market, remember 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide, and the webinars are not trading or investment advice. The webinars are for educational purposes only. And for homeworks or questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and my LinkedIn contact. Okay? So let's help everybody in here. Just let me try. I need to find which one. GBP AUD. Okay. So we are going to talk about bringing all together, and we are going to talk about trade management, and we are going to talk about timing. Hello Annie, how are you? Okay, everybody, but still the lesson is going to be bullish candlestick formation in an uptrend. Okay, bullish candlestick formation in an uptrend, and we are going to open, everybody, GBP AUD daily chart. GBP AUD daily chart and colors. and we are going to jump. We're going to jump where the market was in an uptrend, because the lesson today is bullish candlestick formations in an uptrend, right? Okay, so where is the uptrend? Okay, we're going to start from somewhere from here, and I'm going to jump. Oh, I'm on the daily chart. Let's compress the chart. Let's compress the chart. So we are here, uptrend, 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 uptrend. Where is the start? Starting from here. This is going to be our starting point. Okay, just give it a second. We need to wait for the software to answer. Just give it a second. Okay. We are going to start in here again and undock this one and exit full screen and bullish candlestick formations. There you go. This is the bullish. Okay, we are here. This is going to be the chart. Okay. Time to shine. Understanding how bring it all together. Miguel says trade management, sell bhakti, my timing, and the counter trend line break, everybody. And together we are going to talk about bullish candlestick formation in an uptrend, right? So this is the daily chart, and we are going to jump on the weekly chart just to see the downtrend line. Where is the weekly? Okay, so from the weekly, do we agree that the market broke the downtrend line? Everybody? Passion, but this is not our problem. I know. Let's go step by step. Do we agree that the market broke the downtrend line and reverse start making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, great. So we don't know what is going to happen, right? And we don't have the crystal ball. Remember, everybody, what I'm going to teach you today, you can apply if you want on every currency pair and every time frame. The daily chart is just an example. Yes, 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 yes. Okay? So we have this trend line that we are going to extend, right? Okay? Now, yesterday we were helping the scalpers. Today we are going to help the swing traders. Alright? So, bringing all together and trade management and entry, everybody. So, simple, 24, there you go. Simple swing trading strategy. Okay, what we're going to use, we are going to use counter trendline break. So what is the strategy? The strategy is like this: I am going to enter when I see, number one, of course, today's lesson, bullish candlestick formation. Number two, I'm going to use CTB, stands for counter trendline break. Okay, and three, optional, meaning you can use it if you want. Okay, optional, I'm going to use it. So past support in order to enter. Okay, so this is my simple swing trading strategy. I'm going to enter when I see, number one, bullish candlestick formation. Number two, counter trend line break. Number 3, pass support. It's optional, everybody. You can use it or not. There is no right or wrong. Okay, this is how you build. And okay, what else? So Miguel says trade management. Okay, and this is how we are going to manage the trade. Okay, trade management. Okay, stop loss above, below the candlestick formation. It's optional. You can use your stop loss whenever you want. Stop loss below the candlestick formation. Okay. Number 2, move the stop loss to break even when the market moves with the trend line. And again, this is optional. Or 3, move the stop loss when the market makes 2 higher highs and 2 higher lows in your direction. Still optional. Okay, everybody? This is a simple trading strategy for the swing trader. I'm going to enter when I see bullish candlestick formation. I'm going to enter with the counter trend line break. And I'm going to enter, it's optional, I'm going to enter with pass support. Trade management, I'm going to put my stop loss below the candlestick formation. Okay, I'm not interested in profits, everybody. Okay, we are not going to take about profits today. We're going to talk about stop loss. Number 2, I'm going to move the stop loss to break even when the market moves with the trend line. Or 3, move the stop loss when the market makes 2 higher highs and 2 higher lows in your direction. And this is going to be 2 higher highs and 2 in your direction. On the 2-hour chart. Okay, everybody? I'm not interested in the profits because I'm going to move the stop loss, and as far as the market is going to run, then I'm going to profit take. Okay, so my profit is going to be stopped out when the market is going to reverse, okay, on the 2-hour chart. So Miguel, you need to choose. Or when you trade, Miguel, you need to choose, or you are going to use just number 1, stop loss below the candlestick formation, or are you going to manage your trade with the number 2, where you are going to move your stop loss together with the trend line, or number 3, everybody? So what is challenging here? What is the challenge? You have 3 points as an entry strategy, and you have 3 points on how you are going to manage the trade. So you have 3 times 3. You can make 9 combinations out of this. Everybody, do you understand this? You can make 9 combinations out of this. But the challenge is you need to choose. Okay, Miguel and everybody else, you need to choose. What are you going to do? How are you going to manage the trade? And then you need to be consistent at doing this. You must not change parameters. You must not change the numbers. Okay, Miguel says what number 1 for the moment. Miguel, number 1 is if the market is going to stop you out, but how are you going to manage the trade? So you need to choose before you enter the market. Everybody, you must have your plan before you enter the market. So it's not for the moment. This doesn't exist. You cannot trade like this, everybody. Oh, I'm going to use the number 1 for the moment, you know. Oh, the market is going in my direction, so I'm going to number 2. Oh, I'm going to use a crown today, and I'm going to use a Fibonacci tomorrow. You are never going to make it like this, everybody. But down to the previous higher low, below structure, Miguel, this is not trade management. Trade management is number 2 and number 3. Everybody, if you have a trade management problem, then this means that you don't know how to deal with the market going in your favor or change direction and going against you. When you talk about, oh, I don't know where to put the stop loss, then you don't have a trade management problem, everybody. You have a stop loss problem. Problem is a bad word. Those are not problems. Those are challenges. Okay? So, you don't need to type in the chat, but I'm telling you, you need to choose. Okay? You need to choose which one are you going to use. I'm going to use the 3, 1, 2, 3 to enter the trade, and then I'm going to use the number 1 and the number 2 for the stop loss. Okay, and if we are going to have time, we are going to do another exercise or another trade where we are going to use number 1 and number 3 as a trade management. But remember, you must be clear about this before you enter the trade. Well, you included it in the trade management. I have no problems with the stop loss. Great. Okay, everybody, so let's go, right? And I need to pass support, I need pass support, right? Okay, let's go. I'm going to dive in the chart. Let's see the candles. The market is moving, right? I'm going to delete this one. The market is moving, moving. Okay. Okay, everybody. Is this a bullish candlestick formation? What do you think? Is this a bullish and I'm going to delete also the downtrend line. Is this a bullish candlestick formation, everybody? What do you think? You can say yes, you can say no, you can say I don't know. What do you think, everybody? There is no right or wrong, don't be shy. Akko says no. Anybody else? And let me see. Previous, okay. Previous support, right? Past support. Undecided, no. Okay, no. Great. Okay, everybody, I am going to take this trade because I think, I'm not sure, right? But I think that those are bullish tweezer bottoms. Okay? I don't know, I just think. But I'm going to enter this trade. I'm going to put my stop loss down here, a few pips below the candlestick formation. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, you know, okay? But we have risk management that is going to save us. I don't know. Anyway, this is not the perfect example, but I'm going to take this trade. Now, my entry strategy is, I have maybe the bullish tweezer bottom. Those tweezer bottom appeared near past support. Oh, and I'm missing. Maybe I'm not going to enter. I'm missing the counter trend line break. So, I need to see Okay, so I'm not going to enter, everybody, because I don't have the counter trend line break. So one more. Okay, I didn't enter. Now, do I have a counter trend line break? Let's try to extend this one. Not yet, right? So one more. Okay. Now I have a counter trend line break, everybody. Who in here thinks this is a bullish candlestick formation? Now I have an entry. Okay, based on my simple trading strategy, I think this is a bullish candlestick formation. The bullish candlestick formation appeared on past support, and I have a counter trend line break. Okay, everybody? Remember this, everybody, if you would enter, if you would not have a counter trend line in your rules, you would enter here already if you would think that this is a tweezer bottom. Okay, and stop loss goes down here a few pips below the candlestick formations, right? And I'm in the market now. I need to manage the trade. Now we have more details, says Christian. Everybody, you must learn this, okay? You cannot choose your trades. Christian says, now we have more details. Christian, if your entry strategy is saying you, I'm going to enter without the counter trend line, you must enter. Everybody, you cannot choose. I'm telling you, everybody, some of you are trying for 3, 5, 6, 7 years, okay? Until you stop choosing your trades, you are never going to make it. I'm promising you that. This is a promise. Okay? And if you someday, you buy a crystal ball and you make it, give me a call. I'm going to pay you a dinner, say, oh, Passion, I made it and I was choosing my trades. Well, say, okay, I'm sorry, so my mistake, but until proven contrary, everybody, in my past 10 years of experience of teaching, not even one trader made it when he was choosing trades. Everybody. So when you finish the 101 course and you learn about the indicators and you learn about the strategies and you learn about the risk management and you learn about the psychology part, and if you are choosing trades, if you are oh, this trade has more information, oh, I like this trade, oh, this is bullish pressure, this is bearish pressure, you are never going to make it. I mean, of course you are going to win some and lose some, but you are never going to be a consistently profitable trader. And there is a logic behind this. No, I'm not rude this time. There is a logic behind this. You cannot figure out your edge if you are choosing trades. You don't know if your strategy or a system has an edge in the market, everybody. Late internet issue in my area. Namaste, sir, and everyone. Namaste, Patak. How are you? Okay, everybody. You must stop picking and choosing trades. If you want, and of course you can reject what we are telling you, of course. No problem. So, back to the lesson. We are in the trade. Okay. and now I need to manage the trade together with Miguel and everybody else. Anybody, is it clear why this is a counter trendline break? Some student says, oh, I have a problem how to implement the counter trend line. The counter trend line has the same rules as the other trend lines. So when you draw the counter trend line, you cannot break the wicks of the candles, you cannot break the bodies of the candles, and in order to draw a counter trend line, you need to have a minimum of 3 candles. Okay, everybody? Any question? Any question about the trend line? No sir, no sir, no sir. Okay, great. So let's see how it's going to go. Okay, the market is moving and the market went up, right? Now, if you choose, Miguel, right? If you would choose number 2, so your stop loss would be on the same level where it was before, because the trend line didn't move so much. King says 3 to 5 years is too long. I want to move out of the house before I'm 21. King, unfortunately there is a number, my friend. There is a number, statistic. Every person on the planet needs at least 10,000 hours of learning and trading in order to get to the semi-professional or professional level. And get this, everybody, these 10,000 hours are hours when you are focused. So if you are studying or training or trading for 2 hours, and inside those 2 hours you lose focus, you talk to your brother, sister, mother, whatever, you have a phone call, or simply your mind wanders, then you train just only 1 hour, not 10. But as we talked about so many times, this profession, everybody, is not different than any other profession. If you want to be a professional surgeon, 10,000 hours. Professional athlete, 10,000 hours. Professional architect, 10,000 hours. You know? Needs at least 3 candles to draw trend line. No, Salbakti. 3 candles are for the counter trend line. In order to draw a trend line, you need minimum 2 lows and 2 highs. It needs years, yes sir. Yes sir. But time is not enough, everybody. It's not uncommon to have traders that are trying for 3, 5, 6, 7 years and still no success. You know, it's not uncommon. Why is that? As we talked about already, psychology is the big question. You know, I mean, we can help you and we cannot help you. If you don't listen, you know, passion, help me. I can't. Why not? Because you don't listen. You know, I'm telling you, do the homework. Guess how many of you are doing the homeworks? It's always the same ratio, everybody. Homeworks are doing 2 or 3 out of every 10. So if we have 20 students and traders watching the webinar, you know, 4, 5, 6 maybe are going to do the homeworks. The other one, oh, it's just, you know, FXPassion is so good, teacher, you know. But this has nothing to do with you as a trader, everybody. Yes, Pata, correct. Counter trend line needs 3 candles. Okay, Miguel, so if you are going to choose number 2, you can jump from the weekly chart Okay, you can jump to the, and this is my mistake, I should go to the daily, right? But okay, we start on the weekly, no problem. Okay, so let's go on the daily first. Daily first. Okay, so still. Okay, we are here. Let's compress the chart first. So, my bad everybody. We said that we are going to do the exercise on the daily chart, right? So past support, past support, past support, past support, past support, up in here, and clone, past support up in here. Okay, counter trend line. Okay, there you go. Daily chart, right? And did I miss the uptrend lines? Okay. Uptrend line, another one, right? Something like this. Where did we enter? Okay, we entered here, right? So the market was more or less somewhere in here. Okay, we entered, everybody. This is the bullish candlestick formation from the weekly chart. Sorry, that's what I meant, but thank you very much for that import differentiation. Oh yes, thank you. Okay, so Miguel, you need to manage your trade, right? If you choose the number 2, then we can jump from the daily chart to the 2-hour chart. And we are going to see, right? So we entered on the daily, okay, and our entry was here. This was our entry. This was our entry, right? Now, and we have the stop loss down here, so everything is in place, right? And the market was moving, and finally the market started to go up, right? So moving sideways, and finally the market took off, right? Now, this was my entry. Okay, if I'm going to manage the trade with the highs and the lows on the 2-hour chart, then these highs and lows start to become effective when the market goes in my direction. So I cannot use this as, oh, this is the first low, this is the high, this is the low, this is the high, this is the low, this is the low, and drawings, this is the another high. Okay, come on, this is another high, you know. I cannot use those one. But when the market started to go in my direction, you know, so the first one would be here, right? One, high to low, low to high, this one, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high. Can you see, Miguel? Do I have 2 highs and 2 lows? This stop loss is too tight for me. Miguel, it doesn't matter. You can choose another different stop loss. But what I'm trying to show you is how to manage your trade. Everybody. If you would go, let's jump back on the daily chart. Remember, the daily chart and GBP AUD is just an example. Okay? If you would manage, where is the okay, let's go back on the weekly chart first. There you go. If you would go, Miguel, with number 2 and everybody else, you are going to move your stop loss to break even when the market moves with the trend line. It didn't happen yet, okay? So it's going to take you more time. There is no right or wrong. Number 2 is not better than number 3. Number 3 is not better than number 2, everybody. It's the same concept as we are talking about, oh, scalpers are going to do this and this and that, and swing traders are going to do this and this and that. You know, and there is no right or wrong. The good point for the scalper is the bad point for the swing trader, and vice versa. But if you would choose number 3, move the stop loss when the market makes 2 higher highs and 2 higher low in your direction on the 2-hour chart, then you would manage the trade already. So we are going to jump on the 2-hour chart again. Okay. This is where we are right now. And we already have 2 highs and 2 lows in your direction. So if you would choose number 3, everybody, you would move your stop loss right first down here, and then you are going to move it when the market makes the second high. You are going to move it here, the stop loss. And as soon the market makes another higher low, like this, and as soon the market makes another higher high, and those are swings on the 2-hour chart, you would move your stop loss up in here. And this is a simple strategy, everybody, but this is how you manage your trade. You have no risk, okay? No, number 3 is not better than number 2, no sir. Okay, those are just different strategies. Can I use a trailing stop to manage the trades? Yes, you can, Dennis, of course. Great question. Yes, you can. Or Miguel, thank you, Dennis, I almost forgot. Or Miguel, if you want your computer or your platform to do it automatically, you can use Dennis' suggestion, you can use the trailing stop. Okay? Anyway, everybody, if you are going to do this is going to be hard work because you need to follow the charts, because the profits are risk-reward related. Okay? But at least now you don't have any risk and you have protected your profits. Let's see what is going to happen. Market moved up again, right, sideways, and up again. So you would move your stop loss here. And finally you would be stopped out, Miguel, up in here. Okay? This is how you would manage the trade, everybody, if you would choose the number 3 in trade management. The trader who is managing the stop loss together with the trend line is still in the trade. Miguel, do you have any questions so far? And time to shine, you said, oh, I have difficulties to bring all together. But trailing stop is not a technical stop loss, and stop loss mainly should be technical. Miguel, you are mixing apples with bananas, my friend. The trailing stop is a trade management tool. Okay, Miguel? Not just Miguel, everybody. Don't mix apples with bananas. Trailing stop is a trade management tool. It's not used for stop loss levels. You can use a trailing stop, everybody, and still have your stop loss in place, because you have dynamic trailing stops, you know, and you have fixed trailing stops. But Miguel, yes, you're correct. The stop loss should be a technical level. You are correct, Miguel, about this, but we are not talking about the same thing here. Trailing stop is a trade management tool, not a stop loss tool. Okay? Passion, what does this mean? This means that if you enter into a trade and the trade goes against you, your trailing stop is not going to be activated. The market is going to hit your stop loss. Okay, everybody? What does this mean that the trailing stop it's a trade management tool? This means that if you enter into the market and the market goes against you, the trailing stop is not going to be active. The trailing stop gets active only when the market goes in your direction. Where would be the trend line stop loss now, as we have to adjust trend line? Let's check, let's see. Let's see. We are far away, so you are not going to move your stop loss right now. Your stop loss is still here, so the market didn't went up. Remember, everybody, we entered on the daily chart, okay? Not the 2-hour chart. This is the picture from the daily. This was our entry, this was our stop loss, and we said that we are going to manage our trade with the trend line. So the market didn't move enough for us to move our stop. And I have a comment on the other streaming platform. Passion, this is not clear. Can you explain? Yes, sir. Okay, just give me a sec. Okay, everybody. So let's explain this. This is the market making higher highs, higher lows, right? Higher highs, higher lows, whatever. And here this is going to be our entry. And this is the uptrend line. Okay? Now, when you enter, you are going to have your stop loss, right? And some of you said, well, we have a difficulty with the trade management when the market goes up and sideways and down, whatever, right? You know? So when you enter the market, everybody, you are here. Okay? But this is your entry. Remember, this is your entry strategy. You entered with your stop loss. Okay? This is a part of your strategy. This is one part. You had the counter trend line break, if you want. You had the bullish candlestick formation, right? If you want. So you entered into a trade. This is a part of your strategy. Okay? As soon as you entered into a trade, forget about the entry. It's in the past and you have no control over what is going to happen. So the entry strategy is over. Okay, it's in the past, forget about it. Now you need to take care and implement and follow the rules of your management, of your trade management strategy. And your trade management strategy said, well, I'm going to move my stop loss together with the uptrend line, right? So you entered and the trend line is here, so the difference in space, everybody, between your stop loss and the trend line, this is the difference in space, difference in pips if you want. Foreground color, there you go, and background color, there you go. So this is the difference in space, right? And let's make it like this. Okay? And when the market was moving, right? When the market was moving up and up and up. Also, maybe not in the beginning, but sooner or later, let's say that we are here right now. Okay, can you see the vertical line, everybody? Oh, let's make it like this and like this. Okay, can you see the vertical line, everybody? So let's say, so we entered, let's clone the vertical line, clone. Okay, green vertical line, we entered at the green vertical line, but now the market moved up in our direction and we are where is the pink vertical line. Okay, now did the uptrend line move? Right? So the trend line is still in place, but we are going to extend the quadrant. We're going to extend the quadrant, right? So, and if you extend your stop loss level from the beginning, as you can see, when we hit the vertical purple line, you know, the trend line, the stop loss, the trade management didn't hit the number yet. So the stop loss from your entry stays in place. Okay? And your stop loss is going to stay in the place until we can extend the quadrant until here. Okay, we are going to show you, we are going to move another, we're going to make another vertical line. So the market is moving, making higher highs, higher lows. Okay, and the market is moving, and let's say that we are at the orange vertical line right now. Orange. Okay, so now the trend line, everybody, the trend line, which is a tool that you are going to use for trade management, now it's in the same level where it was your initial stop in the beginning. Right? Passion, this is confusing. No problem, watch the webinar 2 or 3 times. Okay? So we entered the market at the green vertical line when the market was moving in our direction with the purple line. The trend line was still below our initial stop, and when the market moved in our direction with the orange line, the market moved enough for the trend line to be in the same level as our initial stop. Okay? So everything that happens after, everything that happens from the orange, then it's going to be the time to move your stop loss. Okay, so the market was down, sideways, whatever, you know. Only when the uptrend line equals the level of your initial stop loss, only then you are going to move it together with the market. Any questions, everybody? Any questions? No problem, we're going to talk about bullish candlestick formation tomorrow, you know, it's another day. But it was a great question, you know. So this is how you are going to move, everybody, your stop loss. This is how you are going to manage your trade with the trend line. And again, there is no right or wrong. Where is the market? Oh, there you go. Okay, so for the trader who is going to choose the higher highs, higher lows on the 2-hour chart, we already moved our stop loss and we've been stopped out. But as we said, the one who is using the trend line to manage the trade, we are not going to move our stop loss yet. Okay, and we are almost ending the webinar, everybody, just to show you, okay, just to show you, if you would use the trend line to manage your trade, okay, you've never been stopped out in here, okay, but you would move your stop loss only starting from here. Only after this point you would use your stop loss and you would move it accordingly with the trend line. Okay, everybody, yes, I'm sorry, you know, this is one of the lessons that you should watch 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Okay, yes, I'm sorry, we should talk about passion, we should talk about bullish candlestick formation. Yes, I'm sorry, but you have questions, everybody, and this week we are going to end the beginner module. Okay, so this week please send questions. Oh, passion, I have challenge with this, I don't understand this, I have problems with this. Okay, in the future, provided one, your trend line was not moved. Yes, sir, it was not moved. Okay, everybody, see you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade with passion. This is FXPassion signing off.